back to my channel. It's Michaela from A Peaceful Pursuit. If you can't tell by the title of this video, we are expecting, which is still really weird for me to say because it's pretty early. I'm filming this at 6 weeks, 1 day, and I'm gonna just film one every week. So you are seeing this at a later time. Hopefully by then it will have sunk in. It's like starting to sink in, but it's really weird. And I have actually a very, very painful story. I'm like laughing. It's not funny, but I'm laughing because I just can't believe this. But I have a very painful story behind all of this that I may or may not share someday. I don't know. I'm still kind of like walking in some of it, so it's hard. Let me just say that Jesus's fingerprints are all over this, and we are really excited. So I'm going to be doing this is actually going to be like my 4 to 6 week update. I've just been keeping a little journal. I just got a little journal at, where did I get this? I think it was from Michael's. So I'm just going to be writing stuff down in there and sharing it on here because I want to document everything. But I did record me finding out, so I think I might insert a little bit of that here. Okay, I'm going to do this and I'm filming it just in case, though I'm still 5 days away. So on the box it says only 71% accurate, so if it's negative I'm just going to delete all of this. If it's not, then I will have captured it, so we will just see. But I just want to say this before I take it because either I'll be freaking out or I'll delete this, so I just want to say that before. Okay, my heart is like pounding for like 15 more seconds. I think I am serious. I literally was just watching this girl's video. Okay, I was just watching this girl's video and she was doing the same thing as me. She was at 9 DPO and she was like, I swear there's a line. And I swear there's a line, but now I'm like, no, I don't know. Because it's so faint that I'm like, it's probably playing tricks on me. So, it's like I cannot even tell. It's so faint. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to retest tomorrow, and then I literally don't have any more because I'm not trying to be like stressful about this. There is a seriously faint line. It is not even gonna, it is so faint, like so faint. Okay, so I will probably retest tomorrow. This was not my first bathroom trip of the day because it's like 10:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh. But yeah, now the rest of this day is gonna be like ridiculous. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. There's a really faint line on these clear blue ones. As long as it has a hint of color to it, it's not an evaporation line. And this one has a very like slight hint of pink. So I think it's like the beginning of it. But like I said, we're gonna test again in 2 days. So today's Friday. We'll test on Sunday. And I will be right here on Sunday. Okay, I have taken like 3 tests and I don't believe them. Sorry, I just got back from work. I work a super part-time job sometimes on the weekends, so I'm like kind of a mess. I tested this morning, was just a line test. It was the Target brand, and that was positive, but I was like, I don't know, I don't believe it. It was also blue dye. I've only been taking red dye. Just took a digital in the afternoon, literally hadn't peed since this morning, had to go so bad, didn't drink a ton of water, drank a little bit, but I wanted it to be accurate, and here we go. So there you have it. I feel like, I don't know, I missed my reaction when I first saw it because I was like, oh, because I don't know, I just wasn't believing it. But I haven't told my husband yet, so I did get a little newborn onesie that says Daddy's Little Buddy. It's like navy blue, so it's not super gender neutral, but I figured if it's a girl, it'll end up being like I can pair it with like pants that have pink on them or something. So I'm gonna do that and put this test with it and tell him when he gets back. So okay, now I actually believe it. So yeah, like I mentioned, I will just be going through like all my symptoms, just, I don't know, just like an update. I just want to document it, and I think this is a great way. I used to watch these all the time, and then I kind of stopped because I got into more just like home and then some fashion and yada yada yada. I want to do this to look back on, and hopefully it's something that you enjoy too. It'll be like just a little series, I guess, for, you know, the next little while. I'm also going to do like a little bump date. Obviously right now there's like nothing except bloat, so I'll still show you, but as we go along, you know, it'll get cuter. So we will start with week 4. So this was April 19th to April 25th. So I'm not sure exactly when I have this video scheduled to go out. It's after 12 weeks because I just, you know, that's kind of like when you wait. But we should be due the end of December. So week 4 was April 19th to April 25th. And yes, I was eating mac and cheese like every other day. And it was so weird because when I think of like pregnancy cravings, you think of, I don't know, I always just thought it would be really intense, and it hasn't been as of yet. Maybe it will be, but it just felt like every night I was like, I just want mac and cheese. Like that's just what I wanted to eat. And I was like, I would eat like the whole box. Like it was really good. And I did feel really nauseous for 3 days at the beginning of this week, but I also don't know if I had like a tummy bug because that had been going around where I work. I don't know. So I ended up telling the girl that I work closely with. We haven't told anyone else other than like close family. I ended up telling her because I was literally at work. I hadn't puked or anything, but I just felt so disgusting. So I was like, well, I guess this is my reality now, so I better tell her when I'm going to the bathroom, you know, every 15 minutes, which is probably TMI, but yeah, so I ended up telling her, and then I got better, and now I've been fine. I've been queasy on and off, but I don't know what it was. Bloating, so much bloating. Like seriously, it looks like there's a basketball in my stomach, and it's just bloat. And then I actually had a lot of cramping, so right around the time that I was due for my cycle, I had a lot of cramping. But it was weird. It was different than what I normally have for my period. And I know my body pretty well. Like I haven't been on anything for over 2 years. So it was different, but it was also really scary. So I was literally looking up videos on YouTube like cramping, blah, 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 blah. And I only found a couple, but there were people sharing about it. And then all the comments were like, oh my gosh, thank you for sharing this. Because like if you look it up online, it's actually, it kind of doesn't make you feel very good. So I never had any spotting or anything, just cramping. And then week 5 was April 26th to May 2nd. So that was this past Monday. So like I said, I'm only 6 weeks in a day right now. So I'm trying to think how I'm gonna, this should probably be 4 to 5 week update. Then next week I would film 6. So it's like a week behind. I think I'll do it that way. So this will be 4 and 5. I was still craving mac and cheese. Like, I don't know. It hasn't been as intense. Like, well, I just said it wasn't intense, but I was like, I was wanting it every night. Now it's like I want it every few nights. I'm actually going to make it tonight because I have nothing else to make, but I'm excited about it. Still a lot of bloating. I actually went to Old Navy and shopped their clearance rack for just some like really stretchy pants because I didn't even want to wear leggings or yoga pants or anything. I was like, no, they need to be like sweatpant joggers, like just so comfortable. So I found some on clearance for $5, and that's been great because I cannot button my pants by the end of the day, and it's like, it's really uncomfortable. And I was queasy on and off toward the end of this week, and I was still kind of like that this morning, which I'll probably include in more in next week's. It's very subtle, and like I can still eat and everything, but it's just like randomly for a few minutes I feel really sick, and then if I lay down I feel better. And then the cramping subsided, like it wasn't as intense as it was. I just had very light, dull cramps on and off on Saturday, April 30th, and then Sunday, May 1st. Saturday I was on a girls' day with my mom and sister though, so we were shopping and like walking around all day, so I don't know if it had to do with that. Also with all the bloating and stuff, like your digestive system slows down a lot, so it sometimes presents as cramps, or so I've read, but it can just be gas, like it can just hurt that much. So I don't know, it's been a lot more tame and just very on and off, so that's been better. And then I wrote in here, yeah, we went for a girls' day and I got a really cute clock for the nursery. I got it at HomeGoods. I will go grab it. As of right now, obviously we don't know the gender, it's too early, so it's gender neutral. My husband was like, it's pink. It has some rose gold on it, but honestly in the store I thought it was just like copper, so I don't really know, but I'm gonna go grab it. So here it is. It's literally so cute. This is the only thing I've gotten so far. Well, we did get an outfit because that's how we told my father-in-law, but it's gender neutral as well. So I'll give you a close-up too. It's adorable. So that's kind of it for 4 to 5 weeks. Not a lot. I'm sure there's more to come. My mom said that with all of us kids, she didn't feel sick until like 8 or 9 weeks, and then she was sick until like 20 weeks. So I don't know. I really don't want to feel sick because I hate being nauseous so much. It is the worst. But it's also worth it, and like when you know when it's more productive like this, definitely feels different rather than just being sick and being like, oh, this sucks, like I'm sick, I don't feel good. So it definitely feels different, but it's hard. It's still hard because those 3 days when I felt sick and I had to work and everything, I was just like, this is not gonna work. But I know that God will sustain me, and we're just really excited, and maybe someday I'll tell all the story behind it. I don't know, depends how God leads in that area. But for right now, I just want to share these weekly updates, and I will do a little bump one too, even though like I said there's literally gonna be nothing. Oh, and a fuzz. So I don't even know if you can see. This is me like not sucking in at all, but I can still like suck it in. Like it's literally just bloat. So eventually it'll actually be like this, and I won't be able to suck it in. So I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you were excited, and yeah, I would just love your prayers if you are ever thinking of me randomly, if God ever puts me on your mind for whatever reason. Yeah, so I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in my next one.